Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, vibrant luminous angels of the New Earth Revelation. On this final day of this intense month of April, we have massive energies flowing into this realm from the Most High, Infinite Source Creator. Our local Solaris released a trinity of M-class solar flares today on this Belane Eve. In rapid fire succession, Sunspot 3654 released 5 solar flares, 2 C-class and 3 M-class, with the most powerful close to an X-class flare maxing at M9.53 at 2340 UTC. Today we have warrior planet Mars of the Divine Masculine moving into his home sign of Aries, with the planet of love, Divine Feminine Venus, having moved into her home sign of Taurus yesterday. This is bringing in the harmony of the spheres of divine union, both internal and external. Synchronizing with these celestial events and alignments, we have another galactic activation portal day on the Mayan Zolkeen calendar with Keen 192, yellow planetary human, as the gold ray of Buddha mind awakens the human into cosmic consciousness. All starseed earth angelics of the 144 support and assist our divine feminine mother goddess through acts of kindness and compassion as we live from our hearts being connected to all things. As we stand at the doorway to our new heaven upon the new earth, we step over the threshold of our great collective awakening as we transform and make our quantum leap of consciousness into Homo Luminous, real human beings of infinite light and eternal life. Aho! Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul White Gold Eagle with PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions again for you today from our sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to listen to the very end where we release a very powerful divine decree. And please do us a favor and share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below. And now we continue with Divine Sister of the Light, Valerie A. Elster. Powerful night in the astrals, new crystalline states of consciousness, old Atlantean timelines collapsing, next level. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Laura Hazel. Big clearing of the red ray overnight with the assistance of the Winagi, the Red People, the Dragon Collective, and this beauty. Nature will be helpful today. From CosmicResonance.org. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Sophie Gregoire. Today's Oracle. You wanted this shift, and it's now eventually coming. Soul is hearing powerful messages. Your flow is back. You are about to be inspired by new paths and possibilities that are both so you and so unknown. Follow the calling. Allow the momentum. Keep letting go, all that no longer vibrates with you. And from the Summit Lighthouse, the Ascension is the ritual by where the soul reunites with the Spirit of the living God, the I Am Presence, through the acceleration by the sacred fire at the natural conclusion of one's final lifetime on earth. It is the process whereby the soul merges first with the Christ consciousness, and then with the living presence of the I Am that I Am, having balanced her karma and fulfilled her divine plan. Once the ascension takes place, the soul, the corruptible aspect of being, becomes the incorruptible one, a permanent atom in the body of God, free from the round of karma and rebirth. From SummitLighthouse.org. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Kirsty Elizabeth. The end of April cleanse has been from the ground up, meaning that it is held in intention for physical changes. This has been a time for deep thinking and contemplation as to life and its meaning, as well as what it represents here and now. along with an intense infiltration of new life emerging and the integrating of more recent intense natural upgrades. This together might look like a time to clear out, clean up, or update our personal environment. Certainly it is likely that we might feel a sense of being between eras in our own lives and within the bigger picture of world events. April has been a month of accelerated energies, but even though we have felt them most earnestly and noted the signs from the cosmos, most notably the eclipse, we still have yet to make use of that which flows through us, mind, body, and spirit, as valuable for new creations. The ringing of the change of times will no doubt come into full swing in early May with the Beltane energetics and the 5-5 portal of transformation. May through to September will place us an opportunity to work in awareness of a new high-frequency resonance of angelically guided codes, in a time of spiritual quickenings which will support the building of heart-centered expressions of individual, community, and global living. This will begin to change the energetic blueprints to bring us scope to grow towards that which we believe in. But until then, if we are ready to celebrate the new, we must create plenty of space in which to welcome it and make it feel our own. And today from Divine Star of the Light Jacqueline, Mary Piper, according to legend, Belane Eve is an incredibly magical time. The veils are extremely thin, and the Queen of the Fae rides out on her white horse, enticing people away into the realm of the fairy. If you sit beneath a tree on Belane Eve night, you may even see the fairy queen or hear the sound of her horse's bells as she rides through the night. We are creating new legends because the veils are dissolving. The other worlds are here, and now we get to play in these glorious realms of magic. Wishing you all the bestest wishes for today. Magic is all around and is very real. And today from Divine Star of the Light Shay from Numbers by Shay Numerology. 4/30/24. April leaves you more informed, more aware, more present than you found it. It built within you the first spark of a fire that May will fuel and direct. Today is a combination of inspired anticipation and the desire for balance and inner harmony. It is the birthing energy of true self-expression and self-realization. You know what you must do. It's in your nature, your heart, and your purpose. The only way you will miss your path is by the influences and distractions outside of you. Once you take your first intentional steps in May, the next ones will become clear, and those after clearer yet. You're on your way now. Trust yourself. And today from Divine Star of the Light, Nicole McKindo. Energy update, 30th of April 2024. As we approach D-Day, the 1st of May 2024, and on to May 4th, may the Force be with you, and 5th, Cinco de Mayo, Day of the Dead, 5/5, loud and clear. You will start to fully become aware of the illusions you have been participating in, and where you have been placing your energy. You will start to see through the facade, the face of what it is showing, and see deeper, and make decisions to no longer place your attention there. Along with this knowing, this awareness, will come the positive side of seeing just how far you have come. Placement markers of times where you were fully led and taken along for the ride will come to your vision for assessment and for you to be proud of yourself that you saw through the veil and no longer on that gravy train. Things you cut out previously that came with negative whiplash repercussions will no longer come back with that same force. Instead, things you cut out now will be done with such precision that the chance of their return or having any negative effect on you will be nil. Such is your strength now, your determination to move forward to happier times, where you are celebrating life rather than just putting up with it or suffering. The lighter energies inviting change of circumstance, regardless of how you would have previously seen the change. Now you wish to take swift action, a more let's do this attitude, and you are fully supported astrologically in these changes. The universe is wishing for that brighter day we all came to bring in, collectively, and suddenly the sun will shine again with all hearts and minds. There comes a time in every person's life where enough is enough, and collectively humanity has made this choice point now. What we are seeing on the world stage is but a mere reaction to this choice point, and things will come to a head, as is by design, and then the culmination point will occur, and then things will settle down, and we can begin the rebuild, the rebirth of a new civilization based on truth and courage, rather than deception and depravity. Whatever is occurring individually, just know there has been massive course corrections, and with that will always come the unsettling, hanging on for grim death situation, whereby you need to cling to your safety harness of God's love and the support from those trusted few, or just in your own love, if you are going it alone. So just as everyone begins to awaken and see the world for what is really happening, rather than the illusion being presented, remain seated and await further instruction from your entourage, guides, ancestors, your divine team on the other side, as we are all being assisted gently into final positions for the great reveal to come. All are protected, all are safe, and all are loved, regardless of the appearance. All is designed in perfect unison and in accordance to the grand play with God as the conductor. A few minor adjustments may need to be made this coming week to place humanity in its final placement for the last act, so get ready for an extra special week ahead. Like any finishing scene in a movie, it all had to come to a head for the characters to ride off into the sunset together, making the whole movie worthwhile as we all end up exactly where we need to be. Loving you all through this final transition. It's going to be one wild free-for-all. Peace. NicoleMcKindo.com. From Divine Sister of the Light, Aries, Crystalline Indigo Guide to the Galaxy. Athena. Congratulations. The wreath of olive leaves that represents victory has been received by the masculine in both men and women. Remember, this day is the day of his victory. He made it to align to the mother's clock. Will he now listen to the mother? The twins are closer to the center than ever before. The hatching of the egg is imminent. Everything that takes place is in absolute correlation to the overall system. Blessings of wisdom. We have been disoriented and lost, literally. We were lied to about everything. Our awakening from now on will be very much focused on the understanding of where we truly are and how the system truly functions. We have been living under the effect of a holographic layer of reality, and we think we understand where we are or who we are, but we do not yet, at least not fully, because we are still missing important code. When this holographic layer will be fully removed, many will be shocked at the magnitude and depth of disorientation. Time was actually one of the biggest tools of the manipulation that the holographic system used upon human system. We are probably under this holograph much less time than we think. There are still many who are teaching distorted information about Earth, history, and the system we live in. This will eventually end because these beings will not have the support of the energy anymore to continue misinforming humanity and sharing false images and programs. The ancient truth about the godly earth will be seen and remembered. It is everyone's responsibility to do the inner work and research on the understanding of themselves and the system. Each is bringing her own pieces of the puzzle on the table until the whole puzzle is completed, and truth will be able to be fully revealed and understood. Today the masculine will be aligning to the organic flows of time. The physical alignment to the organic flows began on the December solstice 2022 by Jupiter, and was anchored via the sun and the moon on the March solstice of 2023. Today begins the actual physical alteration of the human perception and perspective via the lens, senses, and functions of the masculine in all. The logical, analytical, and strategic mind will be aligning to the natural flows of the cosmos via the clock or the mother. She holds the clock now, so the change that we will be experiencing in ourselves and in the world around us will be unprecedented. This means that it is the turn of the masculine to escape the time spell. Talking about the breaking of walls. These are the walls of the masculine mind that will be breaking down. Through this process, the feminine creative mind will have more space and freedom to be readjusted, rebalanced, established, and expressed in new ways in each human, and the masculine mind will do the same, freeing himself from pressure, limited possibilities and beliefs, and eons of obligations and mandated directives. Together they will be creating their new life as one godly force of nature and the cosmos. The old masculine will not be able to continue in the new flows without a clear redirection. The reborn masculine is coming back, and he is coming back forcefully. 1616 coming in of the 7-7 portal. His return will be louder than the one of the feminines. He will not go unnoticed. He will be heard, seen, tasted, touched, spoken of. He will be felt. He is the son of the sun. Both the masculine and the feminine will take back their essences now. This is a true revolution, one that will take place from within, which nothing and no one can stop or alter. Remember, this day is the day of the liberation from the tyrants. The inner tyrants were much more malicious than the external ones. So it is. Erini, el Moriana anade miana, ol a Christos, hunama anata kumara, yellow galactic warrior. From Ascension Lightworkers to the Ascension Lightworker Collective, the invisible is going to become visible. The veil is rapidly thinning. We are ascending. A balance of power and alignment is occurring throughout the ascending collective consciousness. Liberation from all false structures is imminent. An energetic wave of Christ-conscious light codes are streaming into the planet from the recent expansion of the central sun, resulting in DNA activations and upgrades to the base, root, heart, third eye, and crown energy centers. This is a purification and healing wave that is impacting Gaia and the ascending collective consciousness, simultaneously assisting with transmuting mass density into higher frequency vibrations of light. Anything relating to a lack of love for the self will resurface for clearing. Addictions, repeated cycles, and self-unknowingness inflicted karma. Where there has been abuse of power, the new earth vibrations will provide higher frequencies to balance and align the planetary consciousness. Truth is the most indestructible energy in all of existence. It is needed for freedom of all false structures. Ascension symptoms, the lows may become a little more uncomfortable. They are temporary and are followed by expansive and higher states of conscious being. A new sense of freedom within, heart-tingling sensations, crown-tingling, chakras, hot-cold sensations, energy fluctuations, euphoria, bliss, clarity, oneness, enhanced senses, source love connection, peace, love, inner knowing, vivid dreaming, conscious dreaming, insomnia, visions, heart palpitations, painful memories, anxiety, irritability, injustice, trauma, fatigue, vertigo, physical aches and pains, body aches, headaches, ringing ears, blurred vision, fear, confusion, nausea, emotional, and exhaustion. Acknowledging and recognizing the diversity in individuals takes the ascending on a personal journey of self-discovery and realization, leading them to their true, authentic essence. This process of awakening enables the ascending to gain a profound awareness higher perceptions, and clarity. This creates the fundamental distinction between love and fear. The heightened collective consciousness, the ascending, are making conscious, mindful decisions and choices at any given moment, utilizing their free will to liberate themselves from the grips of the human conditioning of unnecessary suffering. This empowering gift of awareness serves as a shining and guiding light, illuminating the path towards inner peace, harmony, and authenticity on ascending Gaia Earth. The divine union you seek within requires mastery of being alone. Eventually, all ascending individuals will start to realize the universe is forcing them to spend more time alone so that they can start depending on the higher self to remove the unhealthy attachments placed on others and outside sources. It is time to start putting all the energy back into the self to become the original version of intentional creation. As ascending individuals progress through varying levels of consciousness, they reach a point where expressing their truth is paramount over persuading others to accept it. This higher realization stems from understanding that everyone follows their own unique journeys. Trying to persuade someone who is metaphorically crawling to walk or run is futile, as they are on their own conscious development path. As the ascending progress towards discovering their higher purpose, their expanding awareness reveals a connected web of events, unveiling the bigger picture. The seed of their awakening ignites the spirit, kindling a fire within. The moment of higher realization, transformation, and actualization has arrived. During this time of quiet reflection, silence, and solitude, the full moon in Scorpio vibrations offers a potent opportunity to release more of the past self and welcome in a new chapter in life. The ascending may experience subconscious grief and heightened emotions during the stage of ascension. Allow self to process each emotion that surfaces. Immersing your body in water, such as the ocean, waterfall, river, bath, or shower, is highly recommended. Allow the nurturing energy of being deep in the womb of Mother Earth, the universal womb, preparing for the next rebirth. Meditate, pray, trust, and cultivate emotional resilience in the sacred womb space just before emerging into a world of love, a new cycle, and a new beginning. Thoughts send out a powerful conscious frequency that vibrate into reality. What we think is what we become and attract. By this reasoning, our own consciousness is the creator in new earth existence. In loving and devoted Ascension service from Ascension Lightworkers. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Caroline, 144 God Code. Ascension into the rainbow light body is expanding within you. This is the rainbow bridge portal gateway we are in now. These energies are activating your natural spiritual gifts and talents. These new earth abilities will continue to expand as you come back into balance after all the clearings and endings of the matrix are complete. The dark night of the soul, stagnation, and challenges from the matrix realm are clearing. The ego's entrapments that have been holding you back are being removed, bringing change, movement, and the higher timeline. Divine intervention is releasing you from difficulty so you can be free and go. Focus on doing a power callback, especially into the solar plexus and your masculine chi energy. You are safe to release fear and worry and recover your energy, knowing you are being protected and moving on. In Jesus Christos' name, Amen. God bless you. Love, Caroline, from 144godcode.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Jennifer Hoffman. Today's energy climate is exciting. We have both Mars and Venus completing their astro cycles, moving from their 12th house into the 1st house at the same time. This is the full realization of the divine masculine and divine feminine, the completed ascension path into a new level of energetic expression and dimension. The natural 12th house is the house before your sun sign. If you're an Aries, Sun is in Pisces. If you're a Libra, Sun is in Virgo. This is your ascension path, the journey from the first house to the 12th house, where your first house is your sun sign and the 12th is the sign right before it. This house also represents your life challenges because it's the lessons you have to overcome to achieve enlightenment. It's where we find our biggest karma lessons. Think of it as your link to past life issues because it is the house right before your natal sun. Mars just went from Pisces to Aries, its sign of rulership. Venus just went from Aries into Taurus, its sign of rulership. The 12th house to the first house is like a cosmic solar return, but on a much bigger level, and it impacts all of us. So the energy is high. Make the most of it. Endings and completions abound, but they are making way for much bigger and higher frequency energetic containers and spaces that offer opportunity for a higher expression of our energy. Everyone has an energy ceiling, an upper limit to their frequency. Once they get to that, they can't go any further. Pay attention to this. It will save you a lot of grief in the coming months. How's everyone doing? From enlighteninglife.com. And today from Divine Star of the Light, Adrian Elise. April 29 through May 6, 2024. All aboard. Supernova Astrology Update. Mercury is now direct as of April 26. We are still finding our way out of this intense and activating eclipse season. There is tension unwinding, pent-up energy ready to fly, with Mercury beginning to move forward again. Mercury has been hanging out next to the North Node of the Moon, and they will stay close during this week. The North Node is about alignment and how to move forward. In Aries, we must claim our energy sovereignty. Things are glitchy, as we know we can only move forward in a brand new way. With all this Aries energy of rebirth, we are being given an opportunity to completely unwind from the old patterns. Mercury is also opposite of the South Node of the Moon, which is associated with past karma, which is holding us back. We are discovering hidden contractual loyalties which are no longer serving us. We were duped before, but now we can see them for the monsters they are. We are taking back our energy from where we have given it away. Mars is in conjunction to Neptune at the end of Pisces. Are we really finally ready to move out of the persecution energy of the Piscean age? Have you made your sacrifice? We must release ourselves from the distortions of the past age. This time is about claiming our sovereignty on all levels. There is no authority higher than us, as human souls in a body, so we need to start acting like it. Mars is having a spiritual awakening to his love of her. It's a spiritual revival, and he receives the revelation of the magic which is behind all manifestations. Creative energy has been demonized in order for external forces to retain control of this power. We supernovas have often been the ones who took the blame. Maybe we thought by suffering ourselves we were saving our community from more harm. No more team scapegoat. We can see the power of every individual human soul being given the opportunity to reach back towards the light. It's a fresh new start for our masculine. Mars is being reborn as he moves over into his home sign of Aries on Beltane, May 1st. Mars at home in fiery Aries is ready to rumble. Mercury coming out of retrograde is bringing a feeling of waiting at the gates. Mercury will have his third and final conjunction with Chiron and Aries on May 8th, just in time for the Taurus new moon on May 7th. A new start to owning our abundance. Mercury will exit retrograde shadow on May 14th. The horses are snorting and whinnying, hoofs scraping the ground as we wait for the green light. The gates to heaven are opening, but it's up to us to land the miracles home and manifestation on earth. We must embody our full light and potential. This massive activation of Jupiter and Uranus will be playing out through the month of May, as we have our personal planets interacting with these planets. Now we figure out what this eclipse portal, higher frequency activation means in our individual life path. Uranus says get ready for radical and unexpected change. The Mother says slow down, breathe with me, wait for right action. Now that we are back aligned with her, we can put down the burdens we have been carrying throughout this earth evolution. She's got this, she says. She just needs us to show up and be present and co-create by being in alignment and following her signs through listening to our own body. Jupiter and Uranus are in trine to Black Moon Lilith and Virgo. We are cleaning up wherever the feminine and intuitive power has been demonized. We couldn't listen to her body through our body while she was being kept in chains and used, abused, and dominated. Now we are retrieving our captured queen. The Mother is setting herself free. Venus is at the end of the sign of Aries, about to move over into her home sign of Taurus on April 30th. It's a sweet coming home, except that she comes right into square with Pluto, the home wrecker, at 2 degrees Aquarius on May 1st. This square happens just as Pluto is getting ready to turn retrograde on May 3rd. Venus in square to Pluto this week is like an initiation test for our feminine. Can she handle her own power and freedom, after being owned and controlled and in chains for thousands of years? Can she claim the abundance which is rightfully hers? Mother Dragon says, just you watch. Being on board her dream means going from holding on for dear life to enjoying the ride. Are you ready to jump aboard? From AdrianElise.com. And today from Divine Star of the Light, Colleen Lemma. On Tuesday, April 30th, Mars, ruler of the masculine archetype, shifts into his home sign of fiery Aries at 11:33 a.m. EDT. He will be in this passionate sign until June 19th, giving us plenty of time to move forward fast and furious with whatever it is we are attempting to conquer. Perhaps this is about a new goal or project, finding our true purpose on our path, or overcoming an old pattern within ourselves that is hampering our ability to be confident and courageous and asserting ourselves in a particular course of action. Whatever it is, get ready, as Mars in Aries does not back down or hold back from what he wants. In this sign, he is assertive, bold, and action-oriented. He is not one for patience, which can be his downfall. So try to allow the earthy influence of the Sun and Venus in Taurus to provide that, as that will aid his being able to attain his future conquests. Along with Mars, the warrior, shifting into his home sign of Aries, we have beautiful Venus, ruler of the feminine archetype, in stable earth sign Taurus, creating a challenging square connection to Pluto, ruler of death and rebirth, in inspirational air sign Aquarius. This is about the transformation and regeneration of the divine feminine. It is about the embodiment of her true and loving nature and activation of the heart chakra and the throat chakra to open herself to the highest form of unconditional love for herself and others, along with speaking her truth with honesty and compassion where needed. Lovely Venus is taking back and owning her personal power now. Where the energies are stuck, they can now be transmuted. Where she has been lacking value in herself, she can now reclaim her inner worth and own it. Blessings of love and light to all, from SacredSoulEmpowerment.com. And today from Divine Star of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. Mars enters Aries. The entry of Mars into home sign Aries is a palpable shift as we move from passive and uncertain to active and confident. This is a fiery, passionate, impatient, impulsive placement. Energy levels and motivation are on the rise. Under this heady influence, tempers are also on a short fuse. Patience comes at a premium. Assert yourself where necessary, but guard against conflict. Still, Mars stimulates attraction towards new and exciting experiences. A fresh challenge could be just the ticket to jumpstart your life. Get on with what you were thinking of doing. Courage is invigorating. Initiate. If you have been stuck in a rut, bored, and uninspired, Find a project to work on to focus this energy. Hard physical exercise, too, can be the solution to frustration. It's time now to make a stand. Ready, set, go. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And today from the Zolkeen Times, Keen 192, Yellow Planetary Human. Planetary is the name for the number 10, and its keywords are manifest, perfect, and produce. Today gets 10 out of 10. Any day that falls on a planetary day gets greatly enhanced in a positive way. We are now on the 10th day of the blue night wave spell, and it's the perfect day for making your dreams come true, and it is a portal day. Today is Yellow Human, which represents wisdom, free will, and influence. The human is designed to be intuitive. We are vessels, and anyone can use their intuition to channel wisdom from beyond. It's only in recent times that people have forgotten this. There is no need to be confused over decisions that need to be made. If you trust your intuition more, you would always choose the right thing to do. If we really tune in and listen to the inner voice that is whispering to us the answers, we need never to be uncertain again. Of course, what always screws it up is the ego. It's forever clouding our judgment and making us pick the wrong course of action. The ego drowns out the subtle inner voice, which makes it very hard to hear. Tell your ego to shut up today and receive the wisdom you need. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, Yellow Planetary Human, 10 Abe, Keen 192, 30th of April 2024, Manifesting Divine Will. 30/4/2024 equal 348 equal 312 equal 33 equal 6. Day codes 30 Retrospection Retreat, 3 Holy Trinity Joy Creativity Union, 6 Heaven Christ Fertility Harmony Romance. Month year codes 4 Form Structure Foundation Earth Angelic, 8 Infinite Abundant Source Flow, 12 Acquiring Spiritual Strength Wisdom, 3. 2 Twins, Partners, Cooperation, Alliances, Duality. 20 The Awakening, Clear Vision. 24 Charisma, Happiness, Healing, Joy. Keen 192 equal 12 equal 3. Holy Trinity, Joy, Creativity, Union. Galactic Activation, Portal Day. Fantastic day for thy will to be done, as above so below. Make a wish, calling all planetary kin. Today is a phenomenal day for personal, collective, and planetary manifestation. Get ready for magical manifestation. We have a powerful gateway today to tap in for the manifestation of the divine plan for prosperity, peace, happiness, success, and freedom here on Earth. Hold the planetary dream of abundance for all. Day 10 in the blue night wave spell of dreams, intuition, and abundance, and it's a big one. We are collectively dreaming the new world into reality. Today we are choosing to manifest greater sovereignty and the divine plan here on planet Earth. In so doing, we are manifesting the planetary dream of abundance through our independence, awakening as enlightened divine beings in our new Eden. Tone of creation, planetary tone 10 in the physical realm. Action produces, power perfects, essence manifestation. The 10th stage of the wave spell is the perfection of all we imagined as possible, and more. It is the harvest stage where we happily reap our manifest splendor. The forms we have been imagining begin to manifest into our reality, and our lives begin to reflect the great dreams and deep soul longings that we desire. Planetary energies enable us to build and manifest strong connections with Spirit today. We have the power to perfect and accomplish great abundance through our manifestation process today, perfecting abundance in all aspects of our being on a personal and planetary level. Planetary service. With such powerful energies today on a physical manifestation day, we have fantastic energetic support to collectively fuel our planetary dream of having awakened, compassionate, and enlightened beings occupy our beloved Nova Gaia, so please take a minute to energize the manifestation of this dreaming. Imagine that, A world full of Buddhas, Christs, Sophias. What an amazing world that would be. Hold the collective planetary dream of our new 5D ascended Gaia in your manifestations today. Today's question is, am I ready to claim my full sovereignty as an independent planetary citizen, to manifest the collective dreaming of our full awakened new world? Divine blessings for our powerful accelerated global enlightenment today. Happy manifesting. In la ketch a la keen. Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. 144 flowing in. Keen 192, Yellow Planetary Human. The mantra, the code for today is, I perfect in order to influence, producing wisdom. I seal the process of free will with the planetary tone of manifestation. I am guided by the power of universal fire. I am a galactic activation portal. Enter me. And on this powerful day of activations, transformations, and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're feeling, what you're seeing, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. 144 continuing to pulse in. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue our work. I'd like to welcome and thank Divine Sister of the Light, Milana S, for your pledge and support on Patreon, and welcome to the tribe of the Eagle and the Condor. If you'd like to support our work and mission and help us continue bringing these daily transmissions to the world, you can make a monthly pledge to our Patreon page at whitegoldeagle.com. Now I'd like to also thank Divine Brother of the Light, Milo Shradek, for another donation. Thank you very much, Divine Brother. We appreciate you and your continued support, and we appreciate all of you that continue to support us in our work and mission. We couldn't be doing this work without you, so we're very grateful for each and every one of you. If you'd like to support our work and mission with a one-time donation, you could do so to our PayPal or Stripe accounts. Both links are at eaglelovecondor.com. Now I'd like to also thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condor's artwork. You could purchase her beautiful handmade goddess totems, zodiac goddesses, healing jewelry, and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com. Now we're going to complete today's transmissions with a very powerful divine decree from Divine Sister of the Light, Sandra Walter. Hands on the heart. Call it forth. I call forth the sacred harmonics, geometries, crystalline structures, patterns of divine perfection, and plasma delivery systems for the pure and true organic ascension. Surge the cosmic mother plasma through all water, plasma fields, gateways, crystalline flows, and the infinite Christ field. From AscensionPath.com. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most beautiful, blessed, sacred May Day tomorrow, May 1st, and most blessed celebration of Beltane, the celebration of bright fire, as the fire burns from within. And have a most blessed month of May, our sacred month of mystical, magical manifestations, as we continue our journey through the Ascension portal and into our new heaven upon the new earth. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and every day the best day ever. The Eagle and the Condor love you all. Namaste.